Control the damage on the Scar Radio.
What's up, beautiful people? It's Control the Damage on the Scar Radio, and it's Yarden again here. This is a new week. It's fresh, it's new, and I have a new guest with me. Is a fellow artist, a fellow creative, and he goes by the name Neza. My guy, what's good?
I'm good. Hi everyone. I'm happy to be here today.
Yeah, so we have Neza with me here. You know, I talked about some things last week, and it was just me alone. You know, it's not easy for you to relate to me because people have different stories. So I have someone here with me that can, you know, shed some new light on that topic. And wherever you're tuning in from, this is the Scar Radio, and this is Control the Damage.
Control the damage on the Scar Radio.
What's up, people? Yeah, this is Control the Damage on the Scar Radio. And if you tuned in last week, you understand that, you know, my topic was relationships, you know, how it affects your creativity, how it affects, you know, you coming up, like friends, fellow creative in your space that, you know, you're rolling with, trying to get somewhere, trying to get something. You have like the same goal that you guys want to achieve. So how that affects, you know, your path and what you do, that's what we talked about today, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So yeah, Neza, what's good? Yeah, how you doing?
I'm feeling great. First of all, I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I'm happy to be here and
yes, sir,
speak about stuff like that as a creative. So yeah, let's go.
Yeah, so you know, me and Neza, let's just go back a little bit. Like me and Neza, we used to be friends, and that's what I'm talking about, like relationships, building relationships. Like he liked my stuff on Facebook. I've been posting like freestyles, and this is kind of like a cycle. Like because of a relationship, I started doing music, and after the music, I created more relationships, like with other creatives. Like I was knowing what I'm about to do, and I was doing it. So that's where I met him. I met other amazing artists. He's just the one I've been privileged to meet today. So Neza, just talk about yourself and how you started. Like
okay, so I started off professionally 2020. I was on Facebook for like the longest because I had a cheap phone and cheap data, so I could just like roam the walls of Facebook and just like look at random stuff.
Yeah.
So I think I saw a post or a story from Swayze, and you had the joint, the snippet for Wild, and I was like,
that was very crazy at that time. Like it was crazy. Like everybody was jumping on that wave.
I was not even like, you know, there are different spaces, or they'll say different streets in Facebook. So I wasn't even in that circle yet, but I just happened to stumble upon it, and I was like, what did I do in my life? So like I started off recording and dropping out freestyles 2020. Yeah, so that's how it all started. But I've been like singing in the choir, you know, Nigerian.
Everybody.
That's why
always,
sometimes I don't really like saying it
because if you're on the show, like the consecutive weeks I've been on, like I've always talked about almost every artist, like every artist in Nigeria, let me use that, in Nigeria must come from the church in one way or another. I just don't know how. I don't know how. As if they say, okay, you want to do music, yes.
Oh yeah, start choir.
Bro, yeah, but it was all good. Like the energy from other creatives. Like definitely you have haters. Like you already have haters now already.
I don't want to say haters because I don't feel like I've gotten to where I will be privileged enough to see haters. I just have people who they just doubt. Like it's normal.
Yeah. And funny enough, people like the people that have the highest amount of doubt is people that are closest to you. Like this one, it's not new. It's not new story.
It's not new.
Like it's and one thing I want to talk about, like in this relationship thing, is some people actually want to be around you based on the fact that you know that you have this potential. It's like that's like the craziest thing. Like you see one babe, like you just be around. Like you're not even giving the babe anything. You're just around for, this guy's actually good. This guy might blow one day.
Yeah, that one day. Yarden, I beg, don't forget me.
that's like crazy. That's like the craziest thing that artists or creatives like just face. Like people always trying to be in your life based on the fact that they know that they can gain something from you, and that's actually very depressing because you don't really feel like you have anyone around. That's why a lot of artists, like, they only listen to more music if they're sad, like they don't have anybody to talk to, because the way the industry is like, how you come out, let's say you're talking about sadness, and you're doing music, let's say, and you're doing contemporary Afrobeat music that is talking about love, happiness, bedu, you understand? And you're always coming with that negative energy. It has a way of painting how people perceive you. You understand? So all artists or creative, bro, you must not be sad. You must always put a happy face. Like this is me exposing like let's say some darkness into like what we do. Like a lot of people will be like, you're smiling every day, blah 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 blah. You don't get sad. Like it's crazy.
Like we don't have struggles or something.
I swear, because there was a time I was dating this girl and I was going through something, and the babe was like, I was telling this girl, I'm not feeling good. I'm very sad, and she was like, you. Like
that stuff always annoys me. Like, so I don't have the right to.
You don't have the right to. You don't have the right to, because being in the entertainment industry, you're entertaining people, and you cannot entertain someone when you don't have a positive mindset every time, every
well, I'm human
time.
now.
Yeah, that's the thing. They don't understand that, bro. Like somebody can just make a harmless post today just because he's an entertainer or celebrity, bro. Everybody will have different meaning.
Like, yeah, look at that Buju stuff. Nobody looked at him when he was like when he posted it, maybe like 2 months, even 3 months.
Yeah.
Nobody even paid attention.
Let's even talk about how people used to like almost even categorize you under that Buju.
That's because I felt like I felt like at a point early this year, I felt like if I'm going to do this, I feel like I should just cut off all my hair or something, because I can't just post a freestyle or a video and
without people.
I'll just be like Buju Pro Max.
That's another
like,
thing. That's another
stereotype
thing. That's another thing. Like comparison.
Yeah.
Like when I even started my stuff, like everybody was like, this boy sounds like Rema.
Sounds like this.
This boy sounds like Rema. This boy sounds like Rema. And that comparison, either you get depressed with it or use it to ride
it's
your
crazy.
way.
It's
you
crazy.
understand?
It's crazy. I won't even lie.
So that's it on, the stuff that we talk about. That's basically just a tip of what we go through as creatives. I'm just basically exposing, and you're not just hearing it from my mouth, you're hearing it from Neza too. And we'll be back. Stay tuned. This is Control the Damage on the Scar Radio.
Control the Damage on the Scar Radio.
Welcome back. This is Control the Damage on the Scar Radio, and I still have Neza here with me. What's good, my G?
Yo.
Yeah, so we've been talking, we've been exposing some, little secrets that, I feel like everyone should know, everyone should understand that at the end of the day, creatives, artists, we are still human beings at the end of the day. You understand? We still have feelings, no matter how it's our obligation to like entertain people or to make music. Like, bro, if I tell you, almost every artist I know, they create music or art from a very, very, very dark space. Like a very, very, bro. Like if you, the fact that I'm even into music, or let's say I'm listening to a particular song or a particular beat, sometimes I try to like tap into that energy that person, that space that person was making that song. Like let's say songs like XXX Tentacion, may he rest in peace. Like his songs are like, bro, you start to tap into like what kind of thinking, what kind of thoughts, what kind of experience
was he?
I said, what kind of experience that this person go through to make this kind of music, bro. Like it's and that's even by the way, like we all know that this guy is sad. That's one thing they have as upper hand. Like you guys can easily talk about your sadness over there, like, but here, bro,
you don't have any right to be depressed,
bro.
Like, I don't want so.
Like everybody wants to find,
like it's a competition.
I see it's a competition. Like everything about, and I've noticed something, bro. About, and it's becoming unhealthy. Like Afrobeat always comes from a spiritual place for me. That's what I feel like, because like the way the beats are and the way it's getting more, everybody's looking at us. Like now we're in the public eye. We're going mainstream. The exposure is crazy now. Like we're beginning to like have crazy like metrics where people are beginning to like, I don't know how to be like trying to measure
the standard of measurement.
Yeah, you're having a standard of measurement on the music instead of you just enjoying music as
music
it is.
That is art, like an expression of yourself. Someone who come and tell you, that song not really slap because
of what? Like that's the thing. At the end of the day, you guys need to understand that art is subjective. Like you might not be feeling some music today. Just give it time. Trust me. Just give it time.
I feel like if it's not for you, it's not for you.
It's not for you anyway. That's the thing. But at the end of the day, human beings are like dynamic. today I might listen to one song, I'll be like, bro, I'm not feeling this song based on the kind of,
your mind space.
My mind space at that particular time. But I'll definitely begin to love the song again. Yeah, you understand? So like a song that has that kind of vibe right now for me is this Oxlade Closer. Like at first the song was, everybody that's doing their what they call that colors, like they're just doing it's just like
it's normal colors.
Just come normal colors and you just go. But that's how I felt at first. But beginning to listen to the song and listening to how Ozedikos produced. Ozedikos is one mad producer, I swear to God.
I know, like you already know, like most of the guys that are creative around me already know that how crazy I'm about Oxlade. So
yeah, actually, I know that one for sure.
When the song came out, I won't even lie. When the song came out, I was with my guy Paul, and I was like, this don't be your light on me, no.
I swear, like you start to do as if
not Oxlade.
You start to do as if you know them more than them themselves. That's the thing, and we always fall into that. We always fall into that. This thing, like it's not being like hypocritical if you admit that you always still at the end of the day you always feel like these people are obligated, like give
like
me what
I want.
Right now we have like people that entertain, and we also have people that entertain the entertainers. Like the person I can say right now that is doing that's entertaining because this guy right now,
I feel like I know you're going to say
this guy right now is like you are a celebrity, but you are going to be his fan right now. You know who I'm talking about? Just guess.
Black.
Yeah?
Black.
No, not black.
Ooh.
No black.
Ooh.
Ashake, bro.
Oh my god,
bro.
Oh my
like,
god.
This guy is like. This guy knew, like that's one thing. This guy tells you what he has gone through, bro. There's no how we even believe it. Like,
cause you listen to the songs and be like,
bro, you listen to you listen
on the cap for.
Yeah, I say you listen to the songs and you be like, bro. Yes, we understand. Yeah, the bedroom is sweet, but you start to see like his pains, like, and this thing can only be for people that are into the game. You only see the pain if you understand.
When you listen to music as a creative, sometimes it's a burden because you listen to it differently.
You're
not consuming it like the average person.
When you hear the beat, you're like, that's snare.
I kept on telling this my guy. He has insulted me for the longest because I tell him that what made me fall in love with this Terminator song was the last 7 seconds. This
the last
magic 60. That's the only thing.
That's the thing. And even for Ozumba and Madiwe too, like the ending, the guitar riff
solo that they did,
bro. Like, and what I like about Afrobeat that they're doing now that I'm even experimenting is giving the beat time to breathe, bro. All these artists that are doing it, like Wizkid is like the perfectionist when it comes to that. He'll give whatever sample it is that he's working on, he gives it time to breathe. And if he's working with another artist, he doesn't try to, I'm Wizkid, let me go and kill the song. Bro, he just
took only the chorus and just like half hour,
just come, you understand? Just come, just shine, you understand? And that makes the record even better. Because this goes out to every artist out there or creative, bro. Do not try to overwork yourself because you want to kill the beat or you want to this thing. Like me, I feel like if this particular song requires you to say some particular things, just do it. Like if it gives this particular vibe, just do it. See, Calm Down, for instance, bro. Don't tell me no. That's just straight and just do this thing. But a lot of people, when they heard that song, like I was with my guy when the song dropped because we're both big Rema fans, and when he dropped the song, like I don't understand what Rema is singing.
Like, what's this one?
But I just told him, bro, just chill. Let me just give you 3 days. Yes, just chill. Let me give you 3 days, bro. He's one that's singing all over the house. Like that's the thing. Like the easier it is, the easier it can enter like the average person's mind. You get me?
Yeah, I get you.
That's how music is. That's how art is. The easier it is to interpret, the easier it is to enter someone's mind. You understand? So, and that's why people always want to like put music money as blood money because, bro, it's like as if you're selling your soul for that cause. As if you're selling your soul, all of you, for that cause. And this is what we do on the Scar Radio and on Control the Damage. And I still have my bro here, my fellow artist and creative Neza, and we'll be back.
Control the Damage on the Scar Radio.
Yeah, what's up, people? It's Control the Damage, and it's your boy Yarden, and I still got my friend here, my brother here, Neza.
It was good.
Yeah, so Neza, man, like tell us about your upcoming releases or some things that you've been doing. What have you been doing, bro?
Oh, okay. So I had a single dropped. We dropped them last week. Big Man Vibe, my first official single. As the wait has been so long and tedious.
I even saw like one freestyle you did. It was blowing up on like Instagram. Like that was crazy because you actually kind of like manifested that stuff. Like I remember you posted like that. Just watch. What
happened was I heard the beat, and as soon as I heard the beat, I didn't have anything like to like say. But as soon as I heard the beat, I stood up from my room. I was like, yo, told my guy Paul, like, yo, Alpha, we'll go to the car and we'll just run through a freestyle ball. I can beat my chest and tell you that whatever is going to come out of this video is going to be bigger than I expected. And it was like, you don't still come again with this your cap. Oh yeah, let's go and do it. And we did it. And for like a month, it was like on 600 views. And I was like, okay, I just left it, and I didn't just like put any effort into it. All of a sudden, we entered the month of July, because I did it like on the 16th of June, and we entered July. I was like seeing reposts from some kind of accounts that I don't want to really like mention yet until like stuff has been like signed or stuff. But like we had accounts posting, we had tags, we had crazy views. I was like.
That's how it is, I swear. Like, you don't even expect.
And I was seeing comments like, drop this thing. Are you okay? I was getting DMs like, bro, do you have plans to drop this thing? And I was like, I have a song coming out. Like, no, we want this. And I've been getting DMs like, we want this. Like, I dropped a song last week, and I was like, okay, yeah, I did a post and everything, but I'm still getting messages like, bro, I love that song, but when are you dropping this?
When are you dropping this?
Like,
no.
It's another kind of pressure, but I love it.
It's me. What I actually like about it is that you have you want this particular thing, or you believe that this particular thing would do this. Then when you start doing it, even you say yourself, you just like.
I won't lie. It's on like 15k views and counting, but I was like, my expectations for it were like 5k and probably a repost.
I swear.
And stuff. I manifested it on my Facebook. I was like 5k views. Like less than 4 days, someone messages me on like, guy, how far you don't do 10k.
That's it was like when I dropped Wild 2. It was, I was just like expecting like my normal, you understand?
Yeah.
Like, and because I'm kind of like, I like
you
progress,
do your analysis and just this is what I expect to get.
You expect to get. And for some reason, it just blows out of proportion. And one thing I would just like to tell,
don't
like,
paint
people,
the app purple.
Yes. I said it was one thing I would like to tell people to is like, man, I know I said last time I kind of like hoard. I feel like you have to hoard things, you understand? But if you're sure of something that this is what you want to do, do not like doubt yourself. Just do it straight up. Just
I love telling people what I'm going to do, because it makes me want to do it more.
You understand?
When you say like you not feel done. Look this thing now. Yes, it be, or this is the way.
You understand?
I just want to do it more. So
like you just do it. Basically, like anything you have in mind to do, just do it. Do it broke. Do it tired. Do it sad. Do it happy. Just do it. Just do it
Nike
anyhow.
It.
Exactly. Just do it. Just do it. Man, so how can they like get this new single? Man?
Okay, Big Man Vibe is on all platforms. Just search Neza IV. It's the latest release on all platforms rather. So like you can just stream, share, use to make a video and just tag me to your stories and I'll repost and stuff. I have a project coming out when I'm ready to drop the project.
That's one thing. Always keep project, bro. I can't even count how many artists I've said, who dropped this thing, especially Wizkid. Is like
he's my baba. If Wizkid can tell you 16 times, I will not drop 16. So am I.
So yeah, he has some music out. So you guys should go check it out. You know, Neza IV, and that name is just
dicey.
It's just, I swear. Also, just tell me just give me like a short. So what came about that name? You know, you had one name before.
That was cringe. I'm not saying that.
You had one name before.
Please.
You had one name before. No, I'll not expose you, but yeah, just tell me how Neza came about.
Okay, so like when I moved to Lagos, I had a couple of shows I had to perform at, and when I met with the management, they were like, what's your name? And I said that name. And I was pretty confident because in Benin, that name was like, it was
top
bopping,
G.
like,
As in it.
not sabi. So I said it, I was like, wait, like, is there a meaning to it or something? I was like, but this is just like, no, it won't work. And if you're going to perform, we need something that would, like, at least when we're putting it on the poster or something, they can see it and be like, okay, even if this guy isn't up there yet, he can, like, compete and stuff. So I was like, okay, what will I use? And I didn't have anything now. I called my uncle and was like, I was like, okay, since Oxley Kuku use the English name, she will now give me English name now. They were like, okay, yeah, we gave you Ebenezer. I was like, okay, I can't say Iben is a Christian name. So I was like, okay, let me do something crazy. So I went to the Bible and, like, checked Ebenezer or stuff. I didn't see anything, so I just saw Nebuchadnezzar. I was like, okay, this guy was a king. I mean, I'm a king in my space, and so we just have like a dual meaning. I was like, okay, Neza, like, I feel like there's another Neza out there, and I just took like position I am in my family, the tree, fourth. So I just like Ivy, Neza, Ivy, and that was it. And everyone was like, okay, this guy don't come back.
This one is deep. This one, they can make a movie out of this. I was thinking my own, it was even deep. This one is deep. I swear, that's very nice. I mean, actually, like, bro, if not for anything, that you changed that
name, Abi.
It's just good.
Our DMs were like, finally, yes,
bro. I swear, Neza is more. It's like, bro, Neza. It's sweet to say.
Like,
it's sweet to say. Like, Neza.
I get that a lot. I don't think I would have made it this far with that name.
Alright, so guys, you can check Neza out. You know, check out his music and anticipate for more and good music. Like, trust me, like, this is someone like his growth was like crazy fast. You understand? So yeah, you can check him out and, you know, go listen to his songs.
Tell Yarden to send verse. Send me verse.
Don't worry, I got you, bro. But when I head to the studio, definitely. So yeah, guys, that's it. That's Neza. Go check out Neza.
Control the damage on the Scar Radio.
I have my guest here, Neza, and I would love to ask you, bro. Have you ever made, you know, music from, let's say, coming off like a bad relationship or bad experience with someone that was close to you? You understand? Have you ever made music from that place?
Okay, I think everything I've done in the past year has been from a place of hurt. Like, I don't want to say love is overrated because people eat my head, but I feel like the levels at which we define love has come from a transactional point of view. So I've had experiences where I was told I was not giving enough, and I was literally drained to my last. But I was still told I was not giving enough. I was not giving out enough, or I couldn't meet a certain standard, or I was just not doing some things right. Or the obvious one from a creative point of view is you have to choose one. I've been told twice.
That
like,
one is,
you have to choose one.
That is like national anthem, like for everybody that enters your life. That one is always like.
I'm like, no, this thing has been here before you came. Like, I need to put my, cause like I feel like. The whole attitude thing comes into play when you feel like you are important enough to be able to decide what someone does or does not do with his life. And then to a creative, that's a threat on its own. Like
to be honest, because even I've known a lot of people, including myself, that has kind of like even stopped talking to family at one point because I want to like focus on what I want to do. So it's not even you from nowhere that wants to come and change.
I left Benin last year. And I'm here now.
I left I never really even had friends stuff to begin with, like when I'm so like leaving all those things to like chase a dream, and
it was nothing to me.
Yeah, to be honest, like it's nothing, but
you coming from like
from nowhere to tell somebody, oh, choose this between this and this. And I feel like, bro, speaking for a lot of people, everybody has gone through that one way or the other, like doing anything you want to do. If you just want to move from one point to another, like there's some people you have to like, it's not like leaving them behind, but you just make them understand that, oh, you want to chase something and they don't really have a role to play in what you want to chase. So you have to surround yourself with a different type of people like that have your same mindsets and same goal that they want to achieve. yeah, that's what is.
But what if it's someone you have considered to be a major role player? How does that work?
Like,
how do you do that?
But
because that's
no, let's put it from this point. Like, there's always people that are probably not even doing music or not doing what you do, but they fully support it. That's a different ball game entirely.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Let's say coming from, let's say, a toxic relationship, you understand, and this girl, she's around because she knows that you're going to blow. Then she still always wants to, you know, make everything about her. You understand? Like the whole battle that's in your head, like you're trying to
crazy.
Like is thing about creatives. Like, I feel like every creative person overthinks a lot. So when you overthink and when you like always put patterns together and you see how these things are about to play, and they play, but you also at the end of the day you want to like chill and let it play out, but it's exactly, let's say 95% of the time is exactly how
it's how it plays out. But I wasn't smart enough to understand when to leave.
That's the thing, because I feel like you get into deep I'm very in touch with my emotions, so when it's hard for me to detach when it comes to certain people. Like, I've had childhood friends who have told me like, this thing, you not go stop, like, just quit first for like 5 years. Bro,
and just like
man, I feel like anybody that tells you that, to be honest, like, being straight with you, like, I feel like anybody that tells you you need to like maybe quit or go on a break does not understand how much that thing means to you. That's what I feel like.
But they will use the guys that are coming from a place of love.
That's not love. Maybe it's
coming from a place of
nothing good actually comes easy. Like, when I watched this guy's documentary, this Bruno Mars, when he was talking about how he left his family and for 4 years nothing good has been happening. Like, he's just been stagnant. You understand? You're just there. Let's say he was a hero, like you were like the local champion where you're coming from. Where you not enter maybe somewhere like LA. Let's use Lagos as for instance. Maybe in let me use my state for instance. Like, maybe in Abia State now, you were like the champion there. You were killing. You were shutting down. You were selling out. But when you come to like a different space entirely, you see different people, but they have the same goal as you, but the way they are trying to move are very different. You don't understand how they're moving. And yeah, like for him, it was like 4 years. People were even calling him from home, bro, are you not going to come back? There's food for you, are you not going to come back? But I understand that it's from a place of love, but it's also from, let's say, a place of concern, and
it's fear now.
Definitely it's fear. And that fear, for a creative, you have to take risks like almost every time. It's crazy. Every time. There's times where I even use my school fees to go. Like,
I can't say some things on there. I can't try it.
I said so like this, the relationships has to be intentional. Like, when you want the relationship you want to keep has to be intentional. If we're not also saying that there's not some people that are in the same circle as you that also want to stay with you because of potential, like there are people like that. It's just for you to be like vigilant, basically.
But most creatives I know, they thrive on love, like not even family love. That reassurance. So it's not something that you can just say, oh yeah, if the girl is doing like this or if the boy is doing like this, just go. Like, I wrote my best songs. I can beat my chest anyway. I wrote my best songs when I was in a relationship.
That happens. I wrote my one thing. I think I even said it. I said it here once that, like, Wild, my song, like, came from a place of, I was feeling this girl, and maybe she likes like rad guys.
Just has to put all that attitude now.
I swear. So the thing is that the inspiration can come from anywhere. Like, it can be from a relationship you're in, a relationship you're out from,
or a situationship.
Yeah, exactly. Or entanglements, like anyone. But inspiration can come from anywhere, basically. That's how it is in the world of creativity. Like, your inspiration is not limited to one source or one experience. It's different, good or bad. So basically, like, relationships really have a major role to play. You understand? It has a major role to play. That's when, if you want to enter the music, someone will tell you, yes, you can have money, but
not carry me. just come out and
Yeah.
that was the first thing I was told when I came to
No
Lagos.
more.
I was like, do you have anyone you're dating? At the time I was like, yeah, I don't even nobody, everybody should leave. I have one that I'm like bro, just remove your hand. I was like, no.
I don't know. I feel like it's almost like even the studio I like record and stuff, like all the guys would be like, bro, they don't just carry girls here, or this is like, no, normally I don't used to, but it's just like a warning. Like,
don't do that here.
No, this thing. That's why I know that bro, people actually take this music
seriously
thing like very, very serious.
Energy is something that needs to be like
yeah, you need to like, it's sacred.
contained.
You understand? You need to protect it.
Yeah.
Like, so like certain relationship can destroy that. Certain relationship can actually build you to a point where you feel like, oh, bro, I need to take this music thing more and more seriously. And I feel like the relationships that can bring that is the relationship that, oh, you have a certain goal, you have that same goal that you want to achieve together, and that's what I feel like can actually help when you're doing it.
Yeah, I get. I saw a post where someone said, your producer is more important than your girlfriend. And a year ago, I'll be like, are you mad? Why would you say that? Do you know my girlfriend is? But I saw it and I was like, oh yes.
No, for real. Like, I swear, there's somebody asked me this question like some days ago. Said, if you're stranded on an island, who would you pick and
Calling
why?
Spursy. Oh yeah,
bro. I swear, I'll call my guy. I'll call two of my guys. I'll call Rex and playlist, bro. Let's go and make music.
Share food day for like 3 days.
I swear, like
I don't care.
Like it's a very, very crazy thing. Like, and a lot of people do not understand how important. And I'll just see some people making some certain posts. It comes from a place of ignorance that guys just know how to be emotionally attached to other guys. No, bro, it's because we have a goal that we want to achieve together.
It's not hard. It's not even hard. You can see 5 guys who can just stay in the 1-bedroom flat and they will just make the craziest songs.
Like even I feel like the biggest songs actually came from a place of, bro, we're just vibing, nothing too serious, but we have a particular thing we want to achieve together, and they come out with masterpieces, bro. Like, and that's how it is. Like, just good energy, circle. That like, you understand, that aura is, nothing is actually blocking it. Like, nothing is actually blocking it, and that's what these relationships can do. And it's draining if you're in a relationship. I'm like, because you're recording and you're trying to text and you're like, why are you not giving me your attention? Why are you doing
so music again? Yarden, now why are you doing this? I'm trying to call you, you're not picking up.
No, everybody has gone through that thing at least once or twice. Like, if you're that kind of person that you're doing music or you're doing something
as a creative, like as a general creative, you surely at a point in time you surely have to cut off.
Yeah, you have to cut off. Like, you have to cut off like
some relationships.
You have to cut off like relationships, and you have to know the ones you're looking for. Like, I've seen some of my friends, bro. They'll go in front of Maven's office. I swear, they'll go in front of Maven's office. They'll
what?
I said they'll go in front of Maven's office. They'll go like they'll DM like. Let me tell you the story. There was a time that me, Bolt the designer, and Victoni, when Victoni dropped, I think we dropped Black Bones released this Shut Up song, the last Shut Up song. Then we dropped covers.
That your Shut Up cover.
Yeah, we dropped covers to it, and bro, we were texting MI, texting AQ, all of us were texting. Like, we're texting Miyokun. When we now go back to listen, I texted Dr. Dollar when we're now going back to tech. We're not saying, oh, this will actually are replying to this stuff like later when your mind is already away from it.
From here, you've gotten like what you feel like.
You've gotten like you feel like you need it, and that's how some people are actually in your life. When you feel like, oh, bro, they've gotten what they needed from you, bro, out the door. They're gone, and I don't blame them, to be honest, because I'm that kind of person too. If I want something, I'll go and get it.
And the difference is, there are people who make their intentions known.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, this is what I want. This is what you're giving me. This is what I'm giving you, and let's just do it. And
yeah, exactly. But in this kind of
relationships,
no, it's never. Let's say this kind of space or environments that we are. Like, if you actually tell somebody, like if you tell a girl now, bro, that, oh, let's just link. You understand? Like, nothing attached. There's this kind of, it depends. I don't know, it's not for everybody, but it depends. Like, there's this kind of way that they'll look at you and stuff like that, even though you've made your intentions. And clean. Like,
I feel like the double standards are too much. I want someone who is straightforward and assertive. When someone is straightforward and assertive, either the guy na pervert, na pedophile, or it's just something off because he or she is straightforward. I'm not really saying though. I'm not like I'm not saying.
Yeah, so man, like as we all said, man, this is just us exposing, you know, what we go through as creatives, and you have to understand that your relationship really matter when you're doing this. Like people tell you, oh yeah, there's money to push a project or promote or stuff like that, but you have to build some certain type of relationships and connections, and you have to cut some off. You understand? Bro, with people that have your like mind, same goal, same objective that they want to achieve, and just look at it, and in a very few moments you get what you need. That's how it is, and that's how it's supposed to be. So yeah, we're on Control the Damage on the Scar Radio, and I am Yarden, and I have my guest here, Neza. And how you doing, bro? How you feeling? How you feeling?
I'm okay. I'm good.
Yeah, so we have my guest here, Neza, and definitely next week when you tune in, we have another guest, and we talk about certain things that we go through in the industry. And if you want to check it out, you can go on the website at www.thescarradio.com, and if you want to follow on Instagram, you can follow at the Scar Radio, and on Twitter at Scar_radio. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm at This Is Yarden. Let me say it again, This Is Yarden, for the people at the back. And if you want to follow Neza,
it's Neza_IV.
Yeah, on
Neza_IV.
Okay.
Yeah,
on Instagram, right?
Yeah, on Instagram. On all platforms, Neza_IV.
All right.
On all platforms.
You heard the man. So yeah, we on the Control the Damage on the Scar Radio, and we'll see you guys next time. Stay tuned.
Control the Damage on the Scar Radio.